Hi, I'm Amber, and I recently got a box of a deck of cards that I'm going to be looking through today, and I was going to do an unboxing video. This is the what I received. I got this from a giveaway from the DM lair, and this is Better Backstories. Really quickly, this can be found at www.betterbackstories.com. It is a card generation game where you are able to look at and draw cards that give random generators to help you generate different backstories and different features of NPCs or non-player characters in a tabletop RPG. So really quickly, this starts with a short little book that walks you through how to run one of these, how to use these, as well as the list of all of the backers from Kickstarter. This was a Kickstarter. This was run with 1,357 backers. So this was really cool, and I looked through this and I really enjoyed this. One of the things that I liked was this comes with the this is the big box or big bundle box, which is up there, and so it comes with it had basically 2 expansion packs. You can get this on their website from the store that I showed a little earlier, that you can go to the shop. It retails for right now it's $15 for roughly, I want to say it's like 80 cards grand total. I think the base one is like 60 cards and then it goes up from there. But one of the things that I like that I actually saw this was part of one of the expansions is that it has, pulling these out, it has 2 template cards. I love having these because this allows you to create your own cards and your own things, so you're not limited to just what's here. Although there's plenty in here. Really quickly on this, there are some category icons that they go through, and each one of these category icons, whenever you pull up a card, it's right here in the corner. So you can come up and see that, okay, this is a life card, and you can have that. There's so much on these cards. I love when you have cards that there's so many things on there that you can actually get to see and tell from this. So one of the things is you can have, like, this is alignment, so you can see if it's a plus, minus, a question mark, or an equal sign. So kind of, is it positive, negative, equal, or kind of up in the air. It has a different thing here. Then it will also give you like a weather event or a geological thing, which I love geology. I took geology when I was in college. It has different cards, and one thing that I like about this is, especially when you're in Kickstarter and you do Kickstarters, is that it really allows you to be community driven. And so several of these cards, so like this one is from a backer, and it's actually listed on there, and it has a quote from King Alexander the 16th on the back of these, because even with so many of these cards, it's not just that this is random, this side is also randomized. So you also have that alignment of the plus, minus, equal, or question mark. You have a weather pattern, which is, you have a card that is just weather icons. So you can see that it is sunny. So I could literally pull this out and just look at the back of the card and say sunny. And then here I have a desert. And there's also a landmark card as well with the different symbology that's there. And then it gives you a little bit of information on this. There are also cards that you can draw that have favor, and then it has a little bit of flavor text here. And then you have some different card numbers that you can either randomly roll a die, 1 through 10, so you'd roll a d10, or you could pick one. It's just like a random table. So one of the things that you can do is, depending on how detailed you want the NPC to be, is going to determine how many of these cards you're going to pick up. So I'm going to really quickly shuffle these. First time I'm shuffling them. So I have knack. So you have a way with mechanical or electrical things. Machines get working and they talk to you. I'm immediately thinking of, I like humble wood as well, so I'm immediately thinking of the Mapak race for that. Lawful. So here is your heroic sensibilities. So I might pick one. You will never break your word. So if you're saying you're going to do something, you're going to do it. I might have, you have been hidden away from your family or your parents and were exiled, and if your birth was not recorded, it may be hard to prove you exist at all. So this is kind of, actually I have a character that has about this background. So you draw anywhere from like 1 to, they have like 5, 8 cards, and you go through and you look at this for different ideas for how to create the characters. Or for those of y'all who go through and make stories, and you have adventures and your characters are going around, maybe here you've gotten out of a cave system, and here's one, you have snow flurries. So you're out of the cave, maybe you're on the shore and you've got snow that's coming down, and you need to, because maybe you need to seek shelter that's not the cave, or going out into the ocean, you've got water. I don't know, I'm not an ocean person, and despite having a blizzard here, we're not really snow people where I live. So you have several different options. There are, just like there are the different icons, there are, I think I showed this, there's the category icons. So you have different things for each one of these. And each one of these cards, so like here's one, it has that, this is mystical symbol on there. And you have, this one's got a lightning bolt, which is trouble. So you have different aspects. And again, like I said, with one of the things that I love about this is that wherever you're looking, there's always something else to add to. So every single one of these cards is going to be unique. And I'd say even if you don't have a D10, you could almost even pull out a card, because there's a number here, 1 through 5 or 1 through 10. So you can almost just make sure you shuffle them really well, and I just pull it out, and okay, here's what we've got. This one's a 7, so if I have one that has a card here, so here's one that's tattoo. I drew a 7 card. I could have, you have many tattoos. So you have a NPC that approaches the group, and they have several different tattoos, and you might be able to come up with a different story on different tattoos that are present. So that's just a really quick look. It's pretty decent sized deck. It's, yeah, plus these cards. So again, that is Better Backstories. This was a sticker that I got with mine. Better Backstories that can be found again at betterbackstories.com, and it's definitely worth a look if you enjoy random generators, if you just enjoy having cards that give you ideas on how to create and add things to your tabletop RPG, whether it is, especially if it's narrative based, or if you're wanting to get into the really heavy role play aspects, and or even just random generation. This is definitely a deck that you should look at, and it is very reasonably priced, and they're very nice and friendly over there. That I talked with Jay and sent Jay a couple of emails back and forth, so they're very nice, and so you should definitely give them check it out and see. There's more on this website where you've got our product shop and about and stuff. So yeah, go and check them out.